doors. I think about feeble all our skins swore. Feeble all our skins swore. Feeble all our skins swore. So feeble to be our loss.
I mean, you can go to an open mic every night, there's that many of them now, but originally when I first started going, I mean, we used to go down to Cellars and it was like the only one. Now, I mean, they're on every night, so when we're not touring about and stuff, and when we're here, we try and play as many as we can.
But you're the words to make you laugh, and I'll show you how I've got to grips. Concept of relationships, spoiling our spoon, and I'll do all the things good boyfriend should do. Good boyfriend should do.
I do a lot of open mics here and stuff, but we tend not to gig here a lot. There's a massive acoustic scene in Scarborough, there's a massive acoustic scene, but not so much of a band scene. I mean, there's like the jam sessions where, like, obviously anyone can go down and get up and form like a band. You know, in between, it's all like a bit one extreme or other. Like, obviously the open air, like, you've got like the likes of Elton John coming, and then obviously like your jam sessions, you've got people who aren't really proper bands, just love playing music, but there's nothing really in between to accommodate for a touring band.
Beautiful you are, beautiful you are, beautiful you are, beautiful you are.
The open mic at the Cask, yeah, it's really cool, run by Daz obviously, who's a mint musician himself, and it's sort of taken over from what Cellars used to be, where a lot of the students go there. That used to be like what Cellars was like. I mean, between that and the Cask, they're my two sort of favourites really, but for different reasons. I mean, the Cask's just got like a good atmosphere.
Well, I know I said
It's kind of like, do you remember Cheers? It's kind of like that. It's like, you know, you've got your regulars, but you can go in and it's just like a real nice like environment. So it's always nice to play, especially to all the students, because it's a lot more people, obviously my age and stuff. So, you know, it's nice. Obviously, you want to be playing to your target audience, and obviously mine is more students and stuff. So it works really well for me. It's good. It's cool. It's fun.
she said, forget about the past, see the beauty of lies, it's happened, and we can focus on what's ahead. She said he looks at me like a Victoria's Secret model, even in my sweats with my makeup off, and I love that, yeah. It means more than any gift to pick up on the way home. Well, I never find another with eyes. Look at me like, hey.
Over the years, I've supported Future Heads, Phoenix Solar, Everything, Darwin D's, Johnny Foreigner, the Kabides, Big Sleep, who are now the 1975. Lethal Bizzle, we played with him.
People around you, young people like David Cherie and the like Dan Lumley, who get very inspired and start writing tremendous songs, and that's what my main job really when I do my open mic, as well as the Hole in the Wall, which I've done for about 7 months every Saturday night from 9 o'clock. That's a different beast, but it's very similar. A bit of an older crowd, but again it's about entertaining people who are there and then getting different new people up. Being creative and creating a really chilled atmosphere, what inspires a lot of people. So I think the biggest thing I give when I'm doing an open mic is confidence in people's ability to get up and free themselves of this creativity upon others, and they tend to do it in their droves, and it's been very successful. last night feel bad? So everybody inspires each other, you know. I'm just the guy who's putting the coal into the fire on the train, keeping it moving. Creative people are drawn to Scarborough. It's a magical place, it's a strange place, but it's got a hell of a lot of creative magic here. She isn't always 7 stars, so we're happy. Are you? That's good. I don't care. There's a real high threshold of talent in Scarborough, and it constantly evolves, constantly gets better. It doesn't put off people who are first starting, because that's certainly not what I want when I'm running an open mic night. I want people to think, well, you know, the standard is so high, and they do tend to look at me, I'm too intimidated, and that's where I come in to give them the confidence, to make sure they get a great round of applause, which they do at the cast, and make them feel like it's not a competition, it's about just getting on board the train, man. Whatever carriage you're in, you know, they all serve their own purpose. Well, acoustic gatherings once a year, that's helps. That's been going about 6-7 years. I've played a few of them. That's good at P-Zone Park. I smoked our love, all wrapped in a 5-pound note. That ship has sailed away in a cloud of smoke. Scarborough's always been a great place for musicians and artists and poets and actors. It's always been a very creative place. It's certainly got bigger and better now. I've spoke to people from cities who say that very often they don't find these open mic nights. And if they do, they don't catch on. I think you've got to be lucky. I think you've got to have a good host, and I think I'm pretty good. I like to go around chatting to everybody who turns up. Can't see the wood for the trees, as far as full anything can refuse to appease. I've been inspired by a lot of local musicians, especially from university as well, and the local people, because they all, like I say, come and play their new songs. It's just, you know, a big family really. The Cask has always been very synonymous with music, probably one of the leading pubs, I would say, if not the leading pub. For the amount of years it's been running musical nights. They have world-class musicians who come and play down in Sigma. Also they have the jazz nights there as well. A couple of weeks ago I came down to see Lewis's band and a few other bands as well, Aaron Ward's band, down in Sigma, and I enjoyed that, it was very good. To make your roses red, I think I'll continue running my open mic nights, so there's things to look forward to in the future.
I think the main influence on my music here is the fact that the open mic nights are so very much tailored for acoustic guitar playing and guitar playing in general. Before I was playing saxophone and I found that there wasn't much cool for saxophone. I was always playing with other people. I think I enjoyed it, but I always thought I wanted to be more of the main man. I've picked up ideas for songs, I've picked up chords, lyric ideas, starting off in one particular idea of what I'm going to do in my music, and then 3 weeks later hearing something and thinking I want to do something like that. So it's mainly the influences on my instruments that I play and on the music that I play. Well, there's pretty much an open mic night every night here in Scarborough. You know, Monday, Cask, Tuesday, Tap and Spile, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is like a gig night. There's always music going on. I go to as many as I can afford to, essentially. I'd love to go to more. The Cask on a Monday is solid, and Hole in the Wall on Saturday night as well. And I always liked the idea of playing guitar, but where I used to live, it wasn't much call for solo guitarists. It was always band members. My dad said, right, you're getting good at saxophone, let's do something together. We did a song. We went out to the Cask, and we've just sort of been going ever since, really. It's been an interesting and fun experience. If I could make a career out of it, that would be awesome. I'd love to be able to go somewhere and say, right, I'm playing music, this is how I make money. And I'd love to be able to say I make a lot of money out of it. I used to dream of being famous. The Cask is one of my favourite places to go to. Whether there's an open mic night on or not, I enjoy going there. There's always a good atmosphere. Because it's all in one area, you get that atmosphere of all the people coming to watch music. There's chatting, you get this sort of general sense of people enjoying what's happening and they're having a good night. Also, Mojo's have their music licence back, so they do hour slots on Wednesday, so like 4 till 5 on a Wednesday you can pop in, you'll see someone playing. I played there twice, and each time I played there, it's been a really good night. It's a brilliant place to meet new people. I've met pretty much all of my friends outside of school through open mic nights, and mainly at the Cask. It's a very influential place. Most notably, you can hear people sing about Scarborough, about things that have happened in Scarborough. If you look at Alistair James, he wrote a song called Scarborough Bay, and that's one of his best songs. And Tom Watton, he plays a song about a historical thing that happened in Scarborough, a shipwreck, and the scenery he's described is quite dramatic. It's a very good place to be. Saw this moment forever and a day to be close to no one else at all. I saw this moment forever and a day, and like the movie scenes all coming true, so true, so true. I've seen it grow in the sense that the players have grown. I haven't been here for particularly long, but in the time that I have been here, I've seen people get better. People told me that I've got better in the time that I've been here. So I think I have seen it grow, and that's quite a brilliant thing about the place that we live in, is that there's always a chance to see people get better and better and better. Things like Coastival, which it sort of works with Acoustic Gathering and Acoustic Lounge. It's all under the same thing. It's all like little mini events that happen before and after Acoustic Gathering. The fact that not only are there open mic nights, but big things happening as well, it's brilliant. Strong, it made me wait for love. Found so much, I paid my debts.